Is this little lens adapter gonna make our footage more cinematic? Let's find out. What is up, guys? This is JPR Tech, the Puerto Rican living in Japan, talking about photography, videography, and all the tech we use in our lives for cheap, or better yet, free. As you can see right now through the whole intro, yes, I show you these little cheap adapters you can get in eBay, Amazon, anywhere for crazy cheap. I'm talking about depending on the diameter of the ring size, it could go as low as $10, $15, or like the one I'm using, which is a relatively large filter size, so it could fit on my Sigma 16mm f1.4. This one was a little bit more pricier, going up to like $30, but it's still cheap compared to buying an anamorphic lens. Now the magic of this whole look comes from Magic Lantern. It's able to use the sensor and crop in a way the output look very anamorphic. Right now we're in the 5.2K shooting at 12 bits in the 2:35:1 aspect ratio, and that just gives us some nice black bars on the top and the bottom of the screen, which helps your video stand out more and look just flat out cinematic, more than the usual 16:9. Now, a trend I have seen recently in movies that I've been watching, whether it's in Amazon, Netflix, or even in the big screen, is the use of anamorphic lenses. All these movies out there that are coming out, Batman, Rebel Moon, and a lot of cinematic movies are coming out with really blurry edges and using old glass or vintage glass or custom modded glasses that just have a very particular artistic look to it, and this is just one of them. Now, anamorphic lenses typically will run you in the thousands of dollars, and yeah, there's no way YouTubers can use that. But thanks to companies like Zero-E and other brands such as TT Artisans and Newer, they're coming out with more cinematic lineup that is a little bit of a budget friendlier lens lineup. Even with that, it's still way out of my budget, so I can experiment with anamorphic lenses or cinema lenses. So here we are in 2024 with an old Canon EOS-M Magic Lantern. That's why I'm able to shoot in 5.2K, which does crop into your image. But thanks to the 16mm paired with a 0.43 wide adapter, we get a field of view that is more close resembling a 12mm. But the question is it okay to watch that in your screen? So I'm gonna go outside, see what we can shoot with this setup, and we'll see what we can come up with. Can we make something look cinematic in this aspect ratio? So we're gonna stay shooting in 5.2K as well as 3K, which use the same aspect ratio, but it's just a heavier crop. But regardless, it's gonna look cinematic. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think of the footage so far? But if you're ready to get more B-roll, let's go ahead and get started. So let's roll the clip. as you saw through this whole B-roll sequence, is that these lenses are far from being perfect, far from being optical and useful. But the fact is that this is just an artistic look, and you're watching it right now. It just, the center is sharp enough to see what's going on, who is in the front of the frame or the center of the frame, and the background is blur out and stretch and whirly kind of style. It's very artistic. So whether that fits your needs, that's up to you guys. But the thing is, for a very low price, you're able to get an accessory that completely changes the style of your look and makes things look a little bit more into the anamorphic kind of style. And if we didn't say anything at the beginning of this video, even the title, would you have guessed this was a cheap front element that we just added on top of the lens? I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you didn't. But regardless, this is just options, and it's just a cheap way to get an anamorphic look. So thanks to, again, Magic Lantern, shooting in the 235 by 1 aspect ratio, and this cheap lens adapter, we got a Hollywood style. So guys, if you found this video educational, helpful in any way, if you enjoyed it, I appreciate your support by smashing that like button, sharing it, and thank you guys so much for watching. So hopefully we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.